जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. We were going through the song and its improvised way of singing. Sri Ramakrishna is also adding certain things, taking the bhava of a gopi, how the bhava, the meanings, the Gauranga's life, Gauranga's beauty and all, how it is capturing a soul to be one with it, to join it, to become one with its existence, raising the human to the divine level. So this elevation of the bhava, feelings has two aspects. One is earthly emotions, one is divine emotions. Divine emotions are of the arousing type to the higher levels of consciousness, changes to the higher level of consciousness. Prajna Kshetra, higher levels. We are entering into the normal consciousness and lower consciousness. We are accustomed deep sleep, dreaming and waking up. Higher level of consciousness, the awareness of presence of God, then visualization of God. I'm actually experiencing visions of God. Then becoming one with that reality, eternal reality. These are the various levels of consciousness. It raises to the higher, more freedom, more reality. What is the difference between dream and waking? How much of unreality is there? But as long as I am there in dream, it is real. In the moment I come out of the dream and to the waking state, oh, that was unreal. That was a play of the mind. Like that, when I go to the higher level, higher truth, higher freedom, higher joy, higher bliss, higher peace, yeah, we are going closer to the reality. We are coming down, away from the. We are entering as if darkness to the human level, still below animal level. More and more darkness, more and more body, more and more matter, more and more spirit. Spirit is rising above is spiritual. Coming down, stepping down is towards the matter and spirit. So Sri Ramakrishna is taking the bhava of gopi. Gopis never again, after seeing Krishna, meeting Krishna, being with Krishna, they could not come to the bodily level at all. They could not become matter again. They remained at the spiritual level. For the rest, that absorbed how the rose, the rising of the human consciousness to the pure divine level, how the gopis experienced just by looking at the beauty of the transcendental beauty of Krishna, the love of Krishna, the love as the love of the Atman, in the Brahman, in the absolute existence, in the pure spirit. How love is there? Peace, love and bliss absolute. Love absolute, when I say, there is no duality. The love, one thing is there is no degree. This is more loving than this, more loving. No, that is ultimate, highest. Beyond that is nothing. Peace, Shanti. I am more peaceful than yesterday. There is a comparison. There is no comparison. Ultimate. You have reached the highest peace, highest bliss. Beyond that, even a little something else is there, then it is not absolute. There is something limiting, it is something less. When you reach the ultimate, and beyond that such thing, nothing, apart from it nothing is there, then we call it absolute. There is nothing, no bliss is there which is not there in this. Then it's absolute bliss. So this absolute bliss, absolute, in absolute love, not only there is not in the world or anywhere, there is no love which is not there here. It is purna, it's complete and whole in itself. Now this love doesn't have duality. There is no lover, loved and love, three entities. Meditator, meditated upon, and meditation, act of meditation. Loving, love. And then the lover and the loved. Three, it's called Triputi, triad. In English we call it triad. Everywhere in transaction there is a triad. I meditate upon. I am a meditator, meditation and meditated upon. Always there is a triad. When in triad, when the meditated upon and meditator dissolve, only meditation is there. There is no duality anymore. The object and subject has become one. This is the ultimate. So in love, pure love, there is no triad. In the ultimate stage of love, there is no triad. There is no lover and the loved. There is only love alone. Lover and loved dissolve in the love, to love alone to remain. This love is what the gopis experience, where they are no more there. Any one is there. Krishna is there or gopi is there. Krishna merges in gopi sometimes, gopi merges in Krishna sometimes. So that awareness is totally, it is like sugar dissolving in water. Their awareness, their consciousness dissolves in Krishna consciousness, and Krishna consciousness alone will remain. This experience, by looking at something which is going to catch you and raise you, the beauty of Krishna, the love of Krishna, the way in which he presents, he speaks, the jnana that he presents, the way in which he becomes multiple, the way in which he becomes all-pervading, the way in which he becomes the whole universe and reveals himself to Vishwarupa. Everything was transporting man to the pure divine state of existence that Sri Ramakrishna is demonstrating here. How the gopis reach the highest through just love and beauty. Again, remember, the love is subjective manifestation of the Atman. Atman is manifesting as love. The same Atman in manifestation of the Atman as object is beauty. Myself, I am flowing as love, and towards the another object which I am loving is my own manifestation. My Atman is there as, because it is one reality. They dissolve. I and you will dissolve ultimately to see the Parabrahman, the absolute existence. We land, the lover and the loved, the body alone will be lying somewhere. They have already become one with the absolute existence, where there is no duality at all. The two Chaitanyas join. Very little difficult to understand this concept, as if you have gone to the deep sleep and that person also has gone to the deep sleep. And they are aware of one reality in which all the jivas merge. The moment you find oneness with God, you are one with all jivas. Internally, you are there in every jiva. The master danced and sang and remained spellbound, as all remained spellbound as they watched. Dance, both dance and singing, are the excessive joy within makes the man dance. Children, you can see, dance and play are the inner joy being expressed, playing and joy. Through dance, we get joy. Excessive joy also makes one dance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all these people, even Purandaradasa and all, when they used to sing in ecstatic state of love of God, they used to dance. Chandrasekhar Bharati, one of the pontiffs of Shankarapita, used to remain in his cell requesting people not to come inside for days and days together. They would keep some food from the window and it was lying there. He's in ecstasy, he's not able to eat also. Sometimes he used to dance in joy within his room. Sometimes he would enter into deep meditation where he is now unaware of the external bodily awareness. He is one with Brahman. He is coming to the bodily level and dancing in joy. Similarly, one person used to, Thakur in the Gospel itself, it tells about a person who used to once saint-like person, a yogi, staying somewhere in a cave. His whole day would be sitting in meditation. At evening, he would come and dance outside, looking at the beautiful nature. Master danced and sang. All remained spellbound as they watched. People will forget time and space, where they are. They start losing their identity when they see something like this. We will never, I don't think, any of us will be able to see such a scene unless God makes it available to us. Who enters into the ecstatic state of love of God and dances in front of us, unaware of the world and body? It's very exclusively very high state of human existence. And by grace of God, we have to do ourselves and experience, that's all. We may not be able to see in the world these things. The chief musician sang the words of Gopi, "O flute, pray stop. Can you not go to sleep?" One of the musicians added a new line, "How can it sleep? It rests on the Krishna's lips." The master sat down. Music went on. They sang, assuming the mood of Radha. My eyes are blinded. My ears are deaf. I have lost the power of smell. All my senses are paralyzed. But alas, why am I left alone? Finally, the musician sang the union of Radha and Krishna. Radha, always remember Radha, the term Radha comes, you must immediately bring the bhakti aspect of human existence. Bhakti is where I dedicate myself in every respect to the divine, is bhakti. Prema is where I lose myself, I dissolve myself in the divine, is prema. So Radha, when you say, sometimes you can think of Radha as your own inner self, which wants to dedicate itself. Here, the duality is maintained. In bhakti, duality is maintained, and serving, loving, taking care, like mother, sakha, dasya, vatsalya, all these bhavas, wherein there is a duality and there is a service, there is a dedication, and the whole thing, my existence is given to its service, then it becomes bhakti. And I don't want to remain separate from God. Like sugar, I want to dissolve in water. I want to dissolve in the Lord. That is prema. In prema, there is no duality. In bhakti, there is duality. Here, service is pradhana, and no anything. I don't want any satisfaction. I don't want any peace. I don't want to bliss. Nothing I want. I want the satisfaction of God. Bhagavad Prityartham. He must be pleased. God must be pleased. God must be pleased. I am dedicating my life, my everything for His pleasure. So this is bhakti. Oh, I don't want to remain separate from, I don't want to maintain any duality. I want to become one with Him. Is the prema. So Radha represents both. The Radha means the ultimate state of bhakti, ultimate state of prema, always. And then all jivas are separate from God, like the lotus blooming when sun shines. The petals were together. How they parted and become many. They are internally connected with each other. They are internally connected with each other, but they are seeing themselves separate from each other. The identity is this separate existence in union. This experience is a different experience, that I am one with God. All these are the, when they realize, each soul, when it realizes its existence, one with God internally at a transcendental level, just like every soul is sleeping, they are all entering into becoming one with God in deep sleep. Second stage of deep sleep, the individual consciousness merges in the cosmic consciousness. It's going to the root. Now it's coming to the surface, waking state. So all jivas are Suppose I understand I am eternally linked to God, what would be my state? Then this is Radha state. Radha represents all the jivas together, united in Krishna. Now we are all separate at the bodily level, and at one level, beyond the bodily existence, we are one with all each other and one with God. This place where all are one with each other and with God, all jivas are one together and one with God, is Radha. Always this. That's why we see in the whole of the Radha's existence. Of course, in Bhagavata and scriptures, we don't get the Radha concept. Radha doesn't come into picture in even Bhagavata. Gopi's term is used. Radha term is not used anywhere, specifically, separately. But later on, the Radha has become this union when they see themselves one with God and look around. Oh, I am not only one with God, I am one with all beings also. He is pervading all lives, all jivas. This awareness is Radha awareness. You become Radha there. So Radha is sum total of all jivas at the junction of Jiva and Ishvara. This must be very clear. We are accustomed with the worldly way of understanding. It's all right for children in the beginning, but ABCD is all right for children in the beginning. It's right also, correct also. But when they start joining the letters and formation of the word, the letter loses all its significance. The word and its meaning. For the sake of meaning, word was formed. For the sake of word, letters were formed. And letters are the lowest thing which do not fulfill the purpose for which the letters are standing independently. They are all meant to give some meaning somewhere. I want to convey that man has come to someone. THAT, MAN, HAS, COME. Now, these letters were important in the nursery class to learn when they started joining and reading, the letter reading is gone. Letter reading carries no meaning at all. Letter reading disappears. Individual readings, the word reading, and word reading also goes away when sentence comes and conveys some meaning. Word also carries no meaning there. The man has come. I want to tell, man also doesn't have any meaning. Come also doesn't have any meaning in what I want to convey. ABCD is gone, words have gone. The sentence also goes off when the matter is conveyed. For conveying, all these were necessary. So here we see the same way. The understanding of Radha and Krishna, Radha's childhood days, Krishna's childhood days, Vrindavan and all, it is all right. It is ABCD. As you grow in spiritual life, when you come to the path of realization of God, Radha represents sum total of all jivas at the transcendental level where it is one with God. Together, one among themselves and one with God is the junction itself is represented always by Radha. So here we see finally the musician sang the union of Radha and Krishna. That means a state where all jivas are one with. It is like every jiva knows in itself, independent of the bodily existence, they are one with God. That's why we are alive. We are alive because our root is rooted in God. Otherwise, it's a dead body, dead matter. And matter also doesn't have existence if God is not there. We become non-existent. So here we see that Radha, union of Radha and Krishna is at your level, individual level. If you take, you are joining the Jivatman, merging in the Paramatman. Radha and Krishna are joined at last in the Nidhu Grove of Vrindavan. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Hridi Vrindavan, Hridi Vrindavan. Why do we say Hridi Vrindavan? Because the Leela of God is always eternal present. All other things enter into past. We lose it forever. Yesterday has gone forever. So many people came, so many things happened. They all dispersed. Now, never again we can experience it by any means. No more experience of that which has gone into past. But here we see, when you enter into Leela, Any place you enter into Leela, actually you see it is present. Yesterday's thought I may enter, try to enter, do it is in the past. I can bring to my memory at the most and enjoy or dislike or express my feelings and attitude. But when I enter into the Leela of God, it is eternal. It is happening. It is happening. Then we call it Hridhi Vrindavan. It is eternally going on. You can participate anytime and come out anytime. There were certain theaters continuously working years together. Once it starts, it will go on, going. You can enter any time and come out any time. The same story is going on. You suppose for 15 minutes have gone, you enter the theater, you can stay 15 minutes more to see the beginning again. Incomparable their beauty and limitless their love. The one half shines like yellow gold, the other like bluest sapphire. Incomparable their beauty. Beauty concept we saw in detail. Subjective manifestation of the Atman is love. Objective manifestation of the same Atman is beauty. Incomparable their beauty and limitless their love. Both our terms are here, love and beauty. Limitless is their love. It is the Atman is viewing Atman. Atmana, Atmani. It is being viewed. The one half shines like yellow gold, the other like bluest sapphire. How the things are brought out, you see. These are the things that make us to contemplate on things which we will go on contemplating on these, visualize these things and enter into the Leela and experience it. When Vyasa and all wrote the Puranas, we see they enter into the happening because it is Leela of the Lord and write down. Not imagine or not hear say is written, but it is actual seeing and writing. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.